to today's video. So this is all for this week's coming energy, so from the 13th of March to the 19th of March, I think, definitely. So I'm going to shuffle my deck for a minute. How have you all been? How was your last week that's just gone by? How has it been? Did you find watch my video previously, and also did anything come true for you? This is trying to throw cards for me, I think. So spirit guides of love and light, the highest vibration, the greatest good of all. What are the weekly energies for the 13th to the 19th of March 2022, please? Let's see. Like, the energy's getting in the deck, like I said last time. It like shuffles like mad, and then when it's finished it shuffles uniformly, which is nice. There's one. I think they came up last time. It's two. I heard bitchiness. Next. Oh my lord, I've thrown them again. Okay. Make sure I pick them all up. Okay, you can come out. Okay, you're coming out. Any more, please? Oh, two. Okay. Feels pretty done, to be fair. Right, let's see what we've got. Right, let's move that out of the way. I'm going to do another love oracle at the end as well. And then I don't know what oracles are calling to me, but I'll see in towards that time after the tarot reading, and then see what is best to use depending on what's come up. So give me a minute, and I'll tell you what I've pulled and what the message is. So give me a second. So we have Ace of Air, Seven of Air, King of Water, the Dreamer, some sort of new beginning or idea, Six of Fire, and Eight of Air. So let's go. Home life. For the Ace of Air, home life has just come up. Anything else, please? Children. I heard time to clean the attic. I don't know what that means. Let me know what that means to you, but that sounds pretty random. Anything else? So this Ace of Air is basically like new ideas. Oh, it might be spring actually, that Ace. Clean the attics. It's a spring cleaning type time, isn't it? That everyone's trying to get on and do. I've started mine already. Have you started yours? So yeah, it's all about like starting ideas, just like the beginning of it as well. So like maybe you want to start clearing out your attic. Maybe a nice loft conversion would be nice. But also like with the children and the home life thing. Home life makes sense of cleaning and stuff, but children, I mean, maybe you've got a very dirty child, I don't know. I feel like for some of you with the children thing, there's like something that you've been wondering with them for a while, but there's something like that, something's going to come to light about your child. Like maybe you'll have like a breakthrough. It doesn't feel significantly like a lot of information. It just feels like the start of finding out what that is that's you've been wondering about, sort of thing. I'll go on to the next card anyway. So the Seven of Air. So this is like ideas that might need revision, like maybe tweaking, maybe changing completely. It just depends on what you're like planning to do. It feels like for some of you it's definitely like poor timing, like there's things getting in the way, sort of thing. yeah, so definitely there's some of you changing your mind. I just heard changes of mind. What is this about? Like, it's obviously home life cleaning. Well, not necessarily cleaning. The attic. The attic. And children. But not everyone has children. Some of you, I feel like some of you it's business as well, like career. I heard career. Okay, it's quite a specific message just come through. So for you who have sorry, they carried on. So there's like interviews or something going on this week with some people, and or they're going to have interviews soon, and like it's like there's like a change of career or a change of ideas going on with that. So maybe you've applied for a job and then you've gone, actually, maybe that's not for me, or maybe I can't commit, or I don't want to do it actually. It feels like a bit more like changing your mind about something that you've done or you're going to do, but it doesn't feel like you're changing your mind for the like towards something. It just feels like you change your mind away from something. I think some of you as well are goal setting recently, like you're thinking about going after something. Yeah, that feels right actually, about with the career and the job prospectus sort of thing. It feels like some of you are actually going and setting goals and maybe going, oh, actually, I don't really want to do this anymore. I'll do something else. A little bit. I mean, spring energy, it does make sense. King of Water. So this often represents a person or character traits. It can be of you, it can be of someone significant in your life, it could be someone coming in to help you with something or someone that you know. Because it's a court card. But let me just have a second and I'll just meditate, see if I hear anything, sort of thing. I feel like for some of you there's gonna be like a bit of an upset, like not something's gonna happen that's bad, but like you're gonna be a bit emotional, like maybe you're overtired, sort of emotional like that, and then someone's gonna come and be like give you like a not necessarily shoulder to cry on, but someone that'll put things into perspective for you. It does feel like a comforting male sort of person as well. Obviously, it's the King of Cups, so that makes sense. But yeah, it just feels like they'll just say one thing, and you'll be like, "Oh, actually, yeah, okay, makes me feel better. That puts things into perspective." Like I said, this is very specific this time, which is nice. So with the Dreamer card, so I'll hold these up actually. I don't know why I haven't. So with the Dreamer card, this is the Fool card traditionally, but like I said, with the Seven of Air, some of you are setting goals, so it does make sense that the Dreamer cards come up, or the Fool, because this is all about like new beginnings, starting something new. But it doesn't necessarily mean like physically starting something. It can be like learning something about yourself, or going through a new life phase, or like relationships, anything really, just depending on who you are and what you're doing. So let me have a minute to just have a look and listen to my clairaudience a second. There's like sort of like an unexpected opportunity coming, but it doesn't feel like it's coming this week. It feels like it's coming soon. Okay, I just heard like keep going, keep looking, sort of keep going. Maybe like say for example, is applying for jobs. Keep going because something's gonna go and pop up, and you'll be like, oh, that might be for me. But it feels very positive as well, like this opportunity that's coming. I'll see if I get anything else on this card because it's quite vague. Optimism I've heard. Knowledge I just heard. So with the knowledge, I feel like pictures of books are coming to me at the minute, right? So there's like something, like I said, business as well. That sort of feels. I heard academia. Okay, business and academia for you guys that are going into that. There's definitely like a sense of, well, this card, the Fool. You need to be looking, like researching, just like growing your knowledge basically, because this opportunity is going to come through that for other people, whereas other people it's something like a simple thing where it just go, oh, that's for me. But for the academic and business type people, that is more something's coming to light in an opportunity sort of way. I'll go on to the next one. So 6 of Fire. Sorry, you probably didn't see that. So this is like sort of a victory card. So this is like a, oh, it literally says good news. So yeah, I was literally gonna say like good news is on its way. It feels like for some of you like a celebration or a party for a job. Let me just have a minute. I heard time to get to school. So maybe some of you are going into like a new path sort of thing, but like through learning. But it did actually feel like academia with that message. It didn't feel like a different type of learning. Hold on, I'll have another listen. Sports recognition for those of you who need that. Maybe that's for you younger viewers. I don't know. I feel like there's a personal trainer or something that's gonna tune in. I don't know any personal trainers other than my brother, and he doesn't do it anymore. So maybe it's not him. Maybe it's someone else. Let me know down below. When I swig of this a second, because my mouth is getting dry. Saying hello to new people. I heard. Opportunities for success as well. So yeah, like I said before, there was opportunities. So this makes sense. So what about the children though? Go to school. Maybe that's why I had children in the first place. Maybe it's this. I don't feel like this is young children as much, but I will tune into that just in a second. It feels like more mature children, so maybe like teens-ish, maybe young adults as well, a little bit for the university type. There's some good opportunities coming, definitely. It feels like some of you who are going into this education are going to be it feels like a new journey sort of thing. It's like something's clicked or something will click, and then all of a sudden you'll be like, oh, actually, I'm going to do this course or something. Like it feels like some of you are doing that. Let me see on the 8 of Air. Excuse me. So the 8 of Air. I feel like for the business folk that are watching this, you feel like there is like, like the steps forward that you want to take and that you need to take, but there is a lack of confidence there, and it does feel like some of that isn't needed. So it feels like the best way forward is baby steps. Like I always say, baby steps are always a bonus, but it feels like there's something that you're missing that you could take a step forward and then it will help for some of you. It feels like as well for some of you there has been like you're scared to take steps forward, like you're just in a bit of a rut, but it doesn't feel like a rut. It feels more like just like you're a bit clueless of where to go, I'm in that boat too, so don't worry about that. What about for anyone younger? I heard steering the gears of self-control. That said addiction afterwards as well, so maybe some of you are trying to improve with that type of addiction. I'm hearing smoking and alcohol with that as well. I think some of you are, yeah, so some of you are actually smoking or drinking because of, some of you might have forgotten about, because it's like, seems like a long time ago, it feels, because of like a lack of self-confidence, which is, I mean, understandable, but it feels like you did that a long time ago. For those of you who do that, who are tuning in with me today, it does feel like you might, I feel like next weekend, or yeah, next weekend, it feels like maybe there's a plan to drink as well for some of you. Like, obviously that's very vague because that could be anyone, but it does feel like that isn't a good idea. Why? Setback in self-confidence. Okay. Oh, right. Any other messages whilst I'm at it? I feel very drawn to this card. I've heard birthday party. I was thinking about the messages for children, people with family, children. I've heard birthday party. Happy birthday! It's your if it's your birthday this week. Oh, it says and adults too. Oh, not just children. Happy birthday! My friend's birthday's this week, actually. Happy birthday to you. I heard with this King of Water as well, there comes a loneliness. This is very, like, open, this reading, isn't it? It's very, like, this is a little message for you, and this is a little message for you, and this is a little message for you, sort of thing. But yeah, there comes a loneliness, which makes sense because it's a water card as well. And the Cups cards are all about emotions anyway. There's a lot of air ideas, sort of. Yeah, so if I read just the air cards alone, so Ace of Air, Ace of Air, Seven of Air, and then Eight of Air, as a message on its own, I heard like entrapment, but it didn't feel like physical. It feels more like you're not moving forward. Because these are all like fairly, slightly, it feels slightly negative now. I'm reading it like just the air cards. Okay, so the Ace of Air feels like plain Jane, like it's a new beginning, like that definitely has that optimism to it. But then it's like you're setting yourself backwards, or you're pausing yourself in time, sort of thing, and you're afraid to move forward with whatever you're trying to move forward with. Anything specific, please, guides? I heard seek advice. That makes sense for the business guys because it's sort of, and obviously the academic guys that are here. I heard for the children, let them go and play. They'll learn it themselves. So don't worry if you've got anything worrying about your children, like I said. Okay, is it going to be okay, guides, for these children, please? So, like, literally heard, go outside in nature, let them explore. So maybe it's just, maybe there's an essence of like self-confidence with your children, because that card is about a lack of confidence in yourself. So yeah, maybe that's just like a quick remedy this week for you who have kids. Obviously I said about the significant male figure that's cropping up in for some of you. Anything else on that, please, guides? I heard with the King of Water, always a stone's throw away. If that means anything to you this week, let me know, because I'm not picking up on much else other than that, to be honest. With this new beginning, the Fool card and Six of Fire, I'll just read that as a separate one as well, because I feel like this is a mini reading in this as well. So one moment. I heard small endeavours lead to big places for you who are planning to do things like businesses, career path I've just had. Soul child, if that means anything to anyone else. Probably spiritual folk who are watching this. I heard, why can't I create my dream? So obviously there's a sense of frustration, which makes sense with these air cards again. Okay. I'm gonna go after that message. I will see if I can help you with your dream. I'll use this deck because this deck gives you good news a lot of the time. Don't beat up yourself though, because a lot of the time we beat ourselves up with like dream chasing because we're not necessarily feeling like we're getting anywhere. But if you make small baby steps every day, like literally get up in the morning on your day off at least do it once a week, and just say something like, how can I move forward with whatever my goal is today? And then what I do is I get like a small like box, or my favorite thing to do is to get, you know, the plastic wallets you get for folders. Stick one of them on the wall, and every time you make a bit of progress, whether it's a bus ticket to a conference to learn something, bus ticket to uni to learn something, you've read a book, you write on a sticky note, or you write on the bus ticket, for example, and you put it in that plastic wallet, and then over the year you will see your like physical progress grow. So I put things like books I've read for progress in whatever goal it is. I put receipts, bus tickets, obviously, things like that. Anything that like says, oh, I've made a tiny step forward, and then over the year you'll be like, oh, actually I've made quite a lot of progress. So I usually do it when it's like a long-term goal. That really helps, but it just makes it visual, and then you don't feel as much like you're not getting anywhere. So try that. It's actually pretty helpful. But yeah, so what do these guys need to know for those two cards? Message, please, spirit guides. Okay. Oh, any more? There's quite a few messages today. Yes, I feel like that's it. Okay, so the first two that came out are declutter. I feel that that's children related for you who are mums and dads that are watching this. So we have declutter. I'll read it because it's tiny writing and it's back to front, I think, on this. You'll feel better and more focused if you'll take the time to clear away clutter from your living and workspace. Or maybe it's the business guys and the academics, career path people. Donate what you can to help others who may need your items. Be sure to keep your schedule uncluttered as well. So yeah, I did sort of pick up that earlier, but then got distracted. But there's like an essence of feeling overwhelmed a little bit this week, but it's not necessarily like it's just more like you're emotionally tired or something like that. It's not like a major problem. But for you who needs to declutter with kids, I feel like there's quite a mess. I mean, it's kids, you know, well expected. Anything else? I heard declutter spiritual. So for you spiritual folk. Okay, there's employment change. Oh, I did pick that up, didn't I? That's backwards, so employment change, I'll read it to you. Your career path is leading you in a higher direction, with positive changes to support your dreams, priorities, passions, and life purpose. Trust that these changes will help you to release the old and welcome the new. That helps with decluttering as well. They came out together as well, so they are linked. You are being supported each step of the way, okay? Which is good, because I did feel like with the interview people that I mentioned, some of you obviously will succeed, but some of you will, I think, was it my last video who said there was like going to be a little bit of news you didn't want to hear, so maybe that is related to this card this time. Next there was moonlighting. I'll read this out. You can start working on your dream career part-time while keeping your other job to pay the bills. Soon your dream career will take flight and fully support you. This, I feel, the word life coach springs to mind. And I do have a life coach friend, so hi, thanks for watching. Anyone else? Yeah, I heard pay support your bills, and it's literally just said that, like, don't worry about the future, it's soon to come as well, that's a nice message. Thank you, guides. Next that came out is gratitude list. Okay, and this is a nice little exercise for you to do as well, but I'll read the card and then I'll see if it doesn't say it in there, and then I'll tell you all about it. Counting your blessings and feeling gratitude for what you already have helps you to be centered in your heart instead of fixated on worries in your mind. What and who are you grateful for right now? Keep focusing on gratitude and you'll discover the amazing generosity of the universe. So this is like for you spiritual folk or non-spiritual folk, the more you put out there energy wise, the more you get of the same energy back, right? So if you're putting out gratitude for others, simple thank you for doing that today, like I'm grateful for you to like going that extra mile today, etc., will increase this gratitude coming back to you. So like, but also you can do that in different ways, obviously, like think of your own example that fits you. But also with a gratitude list, I do this thing every morning and every evening when I wake up and go to sleep. So in the morning I'll wake up and I'll go, what am I grateful for? And it'll be like, I'm grateful for my partner, I'm grateful for my pets, I'm grateful for my lovely home. But you can be specific as well. I'm grateful for waking up for coffee in the morning. That's always a good one for me. But then at night, for like, I will just say like, I'll give myself at least like a goal of 3 different things to be grateful for from that day, and it does make you like reflect on the day and changes your perspective. So maybe you had like a rubbishy day at work, but just simply thinking of 3 things that you had on this rubbishy day, like we had a rubbish day at work, but we worked well as a team, sort of thing. I learnt some lessons, and 3, anything really. But yeah, just like it just puts things into perspective. You're like, it makes you have like gratitude essentially for things that you wouldn't normally. So say you had that crappy day at work and you had your good team, you've just put into perspective that maybe that team player has done a really good job today, and maybe they're more capable than you thought, for example. Yes, I do have a Christmas cup because I like this cup, okay? But yeah, so now I'm going to do your love oracle for the week with this weird shaped thingy. I'm going to put another incense stick on as well because got to keep those energies pure. Beautiful. Right. There we go. They're staying lit now. Woohoo! Cleanse the space. yeah, so I'm just going to do your love oracle now. Spirit guides of love and light, highest vibration, the greatest good. What are the energies this week? What do these guys need to know? That was quick, thank you. Any more, please? Whoa. I'll get a few because obviously there's quite a few people watching this week. Or going to fall on to this video. If you could share with your friends and family, that would be lovely, and it would mean the world to me, and I'd appreciate that as well. So just if you tagged me in it as well, if you share it and then tag me in it, I'll definitely see it, and then I can show you my gratitude, and you can be like, hey, gratitude. Okay, I've got lots. Okay, so I think this one fell out first. I think that fell out before. This one says, look inside yourself, examine what is causing you to feel this way. I think this came up in one of my picker cards, actually. I think that's what I'm thinking of. But yeah, just if you're feeling a bit emotional, like I said, that did feel like that card, Seven of Air. Ooh, Seven of Air. Like the emotionally tired, like you feel drained, like you feel a bit like, for some of you, it's definitely feeling a bit like, where can I go? Please help, sort of thing. Ask your guides. Just literally say out loud, pretty please, guides, guide me today. I give you full permission to intervene where you need to, and then guide me to whatever I need to see or whatever I need to do. And they'll just like put an idea in your head. And it's not scary at all. It's actually really bloody helpful. So thank you, guides. But yeah, just examine why you're feeling a bit like down, because we all get like that, especially like in wintry time. We get a bit of SAD sort of thing. Next, I don't know what ones fell out, so I'll just do these ones. These ones fell out together. Hold on, there you go. So this one says, imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. That makes sense with all you guys going after your goals. But yeah, the whole idea of dissolving into light, it sort of purifies a negative idea, okay? So all your unwanted thoughts, just like maybe if you say, what's an unwanted thought? Heartbreak, like, or worrying that someone's cheating on you, for example. If you symbolize that as like a little broken heart with a zigzaggy bit in the middle, and then like imagine it with, like, say that's your heart, imagine that just dissolving into light like that, and then go. And it's like a way of releasing it, but you can do that sort of visualization as like, I think some of you will probably know this, but the drifting down the river meditation and things like that. So you don't necessarily need to do the white light, but I find that's quite a quick, easy thing to do, okay? And then it came out with transformation, this one. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. I do feel like that's for some of you, but not all of you, definitely. I mean, that's self-explanatory anyway. I feel like for some of you, you've been worrying about something in your relationship, but it doesn't feel like cheating or nothing. It feels like, is the other person okay? Is our situation okay, sort of thing. Like it's a bit murky water, sort of thing. But don't worry, because it does say love conquers and transforms all things. But yeah, so just approach those things with love, okay? And it will just turn into a nice, happy ending, alright? It doesn't feel like there's an end to it, by the way. It feels like it's just a rough patch or a wobble. Not even a rough patch, a wobble. So then we got this one. Is that? Oh, I thought I had like a scuff on the card, but it's a pretty thing, whatever that is. This one says, deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. I did feel like we needed this actually today. So before doing this video, I've got like this spirit coin. Spirit coin, yes. Spirit coin, no. But it's really loud when it hits the table, so I might catch it. We'll do this later, okay? But yeah, so back to the card. Deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. So it's asking you to like go with your gut feeling, to ask your intuition, but I'm going to do the coin thing where I'm going to ask you to think of 3 questions, and I'll flip the coin 3 times, and there's your answer to whatever question you were thinking of, okay? So here's the next one. Oh, this one comes up a lot lately. Must have an energy. This one says, emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. Oh, that makes sense with that other card that came through, with the love hearts, with a light. But yeah, it does feel like there's a bit of a rockiness with that 7 of air, like I said. But yeah, just let it go. Like, it's just a little silly emotion. At the end of the day, when you realise that it is a silly emotion and that you don't need to feel like that, it changes. It's just how we are. But as soon as you realise you can do that, it changes your world. Hence why I'm so chill all the time. Then we have this card. And this one says, close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. Yeah, it did feel like some of you were in a bit of a mess. And then we have this one. It's a bit more of a sexy time card again. This one says sacred union. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. Well, yeah, of course it is. It does feel like soulmates have just come through as well. Like, that's a feeling. It's a clairsentient, not clear. I'll have a moment with this card, so see if there's any specifics for you. What does this card want to tell me, please, guides? Love comes in all colours, shapes and sizes. No matter how it looks, it's always there. And then I got shown different people, different sexualities, but I also got shown different emotions, like what I said with the rockiness. Like, sometimes we'll have rocky patches, maybe your partner won't be happy, maybe you won't be happy, but it comes in all different shapes and sizes, but it will always be okay. That's your message. That's quite a sweet message, really. Anything else? Oh, I'll do that. So I have back of the deck energy, and we got the moon card today. Did we get any other angels? No, we didn't get any other angels. We've got Metatron, which is real world things. That will be the energy of this week. So yeah, real world problems sort of thing. Archangel Metatron is all about people stuff, really, because he is one of the only angels that has come down to have a human experience. But yeah, you can call upon him if you're having, like, typically people problems, not spiritual problems so much, but everyday sort of problems, and he'll guide you if you want to try that. Don't worry, it's not scary, I promise. I do it every day. So with the moon, we have Archangel Hanel, and it's, so the moon card is a bit more unknown, like there's an unknown feeling to it, and being the back of the deck is something that you're not seeing or is unknown to you. So I'll just have a second to read it. Holding back is unnecessary, I heard. Reach for the stars. That Toy Story, like, reach for the stars, Buzz Lightyear thing just came into my head. Hey, clairaudience can be fun sometimes. Unknown troubles are there. But in disguise. Some of you, so some of you are, it feels like some of you are actually worried about something, but your intuition is right. One of them did say something about intuition. I don't know what card it was now. Yeah, your intuition is right, okay? Obviously always go with your gut feeling, because it does save your ass quite a few times. And every single time that I've gone against it and sort of second guessed it or whatever, it's always been right, and I've always gone and gone, oh crap. So yeah, definitely listen to it. But it feels like you should just sort of see how it pans out. Don't sort of do any accusing and stuff. Just be wary of it. Maybe avoid whatever the situation is, or step back from that situation and think of it in a different perspective. I feel like I need to read this card. Yeah, like I was literally just saying about this sort of thing, and the Seven of Fire came up, and it literally says on the card, defend your beliefs and decisions, stand your ground, choose your battles wisely. Choose your battles wisely seems significant to that situation at the back of the deck energy. Justice is next as well, so don't worry about whatever bad things happening to those of you who have got a worry, or when your intuition's sort of like flaring up, if you like. Justice will be done, and you don't need to do that, but just stand up for what you know is right, if that feels right to some of you. But justice will be done by like the universe, if you like. Okay, so you don't need to worry, you're protected, divinely protected. Okay, I just had money problems with that as well. Okay, so for you, those of you who are worrying about money, you're divinely protected and money will come. Okay, so don't worry. Okay, so I'm gonna flip my spirit coin 3 times. So think of 3 questions now. I'll do a little mini pause anyway. But yeah, so basically think of anything, can be anything related, basically love, finance, work, career, and then whatever flips up is the answer to your question. So make sure it's a yes or no question. So you ready? I mean, maybe just anything that you can do. You can pause the video if you're not quite ready and write down your questions or whatever. I'll just do a short pause between these so you can pause it, okay? So question 1, are you ready? Okay. I'm going to catch it because it's going to be really loud on this table, but I will show you as soon as I can, and I will not change it, I promise. Right, ready? Your answer is no. Oh, sorry, no. I don't know what way this goes right to the camera. Anyway, so your second question, are you ready? Give you a second. Okay, you ready? Your answer is yes. Okay. And your third question, you can pause if you need. Are you ready? Your answer is no again, okay? So there you go. I'll just edit this into wherever it needs to go. But well, I hope that helped, and maybe we can do this again if you liked the spirit coin, but let me know if that's helpful for you. I mean, it makes it a bit more fun, doesn't it, to do different things every time. Right, I think that is everything for today. I don't feel guided to try any other decks, but I'll do another one of these videos soon. Obviously, it will come out preferably next Sunday. Sometimes it might have to come out on the Monday, depending on if I'm busy or not. But I hope that's helpful for you today. It is pretty choppy, and it is pretty much a message for everyone, which is nice. If you'd like to click the like button to show me some support, that is greatly appreciated. And also, if you could share this video with your friends, obviously that helps them out and me. So I appreciate that. I'm grateful for that. And it's nice to help you like through the week anyway, and I appreciate helping people. I'm grateful that I can help people. So yeah, don't forget your grateful list at the end of the day and the beginning of the next. And thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon, hopefully. Take care, everyone. See you soon. Bye.